It's a special day. This is the 100th day of continuous morning walks. I get up, look at myself in the mirror quickly, do my daily duties, get dressed, put on my shoes, head downstairs, and start moving my body. I've been doing that now for 100 days. I'm glad I have been. Thank you for coming along with me on this special day. And it's special in more than one way. For my 100th morning walk, I decided to share with you my self-evaluation. I figure at day 100, sit down and be really honest with myself, look at my accomplishments over the last 100 days, focus on my strengths, celebrate them, focus on my weaknesses and bad habits, and try to build myself up, figure out ways to overcome those things. The whole point of this is to be a better person. That self-betterment is the reason why I'm doing this. Again, the walking is one thing, but talking to you on this camera is another form of self-betterment. It's true, I've really worked to improve my speaking. Trying to get rid of the uhs and the ands. Speak clearly, speak thoughtfully, get my message across. That's really important. I want to keep working on that. That's one of the reasons I wanted to do what I'm doing. I think I've made improvement. If you go back to the first few weeks of doing this, you'll see I was kind of uncomfortable. I hadn't really done this before. I've been avoiding it because I never really wanted people to be looking at me, you know. But I decided the message is more important than that. So that's one of my strong points, is that I have been working to be a better person, finding positivity, finding positive people. And as I wrote last night, you find one positive person, that Nexus guy, I think he knows who he is. He's led me to all sorts of beautiful, positive people. That's helped me a lot. To surround yourself with the right people who support your efforts, that network that you build, not just professionally, but personally, that's been very valuable to me. It feels good to be part of that positivity family. And I'm glad you've welcomed me in, because this is a journey I've really needed to take. So those are strengths. Bad habits, I've got plenty. And again, it's hard to sometimes think about them, but one of the ones I've talked about a few times is my weakness for restaurant drive-thrus. It's just so easy to just zip in, order some food, and be on my way. Problem is, I tend to order too much, tend to order the wrong things. The convenience is useful, maybe if I'm actually far away from home, but I could just as well keep driving 10 more minutes, get home and cook something. Now it's different if I'm on a trip somewhere, if I'm on a day trip. Sure, the convenience of a drive-through at a restaurant has more value, has a place, so I'm going to work on that. I can put drive-thrus at restaurants in their proper place. Another weakness I have is communicating. As I mentioned, trying to speak clearly without the ums and the ahs and keep the conversation flowing. That's been a real priority for me. Basically getting back my old radio voice that I had 40 years ago. Well, part of that too is interpersonal communication. Because right now it's just me one way talking to you. You're not able to talk back to me. So when I get into a crowd or a small group or one-on-one, I don't have a lot of experience with that, quite honestly. I get impatient. I'm thinking about what I want to say next and not actually listen to the person speaking. It's a bad habit, something I have to tackle. I'm going to work on it. Let them speak, let them finish their conversation, and then I can contribute to the conversation. So cutting people off during the conversation, that's not good. And other similar types of bad habits related to that. So we talked a little bit about eating, bad habits of eating, bad habits of communicating. I really want to get focusing on my appearance. Now you say, well, that's kind of self-serving, but it is. I want to feel comfortable, confident. I want people around me to feel the same. They recognize that I've got my fingernails properly trimmed, which I'm horrible at keeping that up. I look at these close-up views I do of the beard care products, and I look at my fingernails and go, I'm terrible. So personal grooming in general. I'm going to get that total makeover, the perfect beard trim, perfect haircut. Can't wait. So personal grooming, appearance, and tied in with that is that there are some things I just can't change in my appearance. I can't suddenly make myself taller. Even though I really always wanted to be taller, I wanted to be as tall as my brother, never made it. And I have to just let that go and accept that and think about the appearance and the physical changes I can make. Again, it goes back to that weight loss. Being a better person in my health and my appearance. I'm going to finally look into contact lenses. I've never been able to wear real sunglasses. I've always had to have either cover over, ones in front of my glasses, or prescription sunglasses, which are a pain. I want to wear some nice sunglasses, and I want to have opportunities to have a different appearance. As you can see, I have a very strong prescription. So strong that I'm disqualified from getting LASIK. So, again, I can't change that. I have to let that go. It still bugs me, but that's one of my bad habits is I let those frustrations about why can't I be, I gotta let that go. But I can do something about it. I can look at contact lenses, see if that's going to be something now that I can work with in my life and make me feel more confident. I think that'll be something to do. I want to work on my breathing. As you can see, I'm a big mouth breather. And people have pointed out to me that that's just not attractive, but it's also not healthy. It's bad for your teeth, which definitely in the last 4 years, my teeth have taken a beating. It's not good for my CPAP, for my sleep apnea. I'm going to work on it. I'm going to be a better person. I'm going to do what I can to help others. Thank you. I really appreciate you being here, listening to what I have to say. And I encourage you to do a self-evaluation of your own. Be honest with yourself. Think about the things that you can work on and tackle them. That's what this is all about, folks. Be a better person, and you can do it. I know you can. I'm doing it. It's working for me. It's being part of that positivity group I talked about. It all comes and goes in circles. So have a great day. I may see you later. Bye for now.